What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 15. You're going to do great today. You know how I like to start my episodes. Let's work on that 10-second posture check. Let's go. Shoulders up to the ears. You're going to squeeze them back and roll them down a little bit more. Chest up, chin back. Let's hold. Come on, chin tucked in, chest up. Squeeze your blades back. Let's hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can stay there or relax. Up to you. Thank you so much for joining me. And again, welcome to episode 15. Today's focus is a quick little chat time about walking after meals for fat loss. Am I expecting you to do this after every single meal? Absolutely not. So I'm going to make that extremely clear. Let's just get that out of the way. Here in the last week or so, someone asked me about it. I'm like, yeah, it's completely underrated. It's very healthy for you to do, not just for the fat loss, but also too just the simple health. So I am going to discuss about 5 simple topics and hope you can take one, take a few, take all, and apply it to your day-to-day habits or your weekly habits or whatever your own routine or protocol is. So number 1 is it will help immensely to support digestion. You eat food, which I hope you're eating. If you're not eating, better get with the program. Start eating. After you eat food, your food needs to digest. Now, if your digest, I always trip over that word. A lot of other words. Anyway, don't judge me. Moving forward, your food needs to digest. Where you eat, drink, it needs to go through the GI tract. I'm gonna make it real simple with your GI tract. Point to your mouth, point to your butt. Boom. Enter, exit. Okay? It has to pass through. And then there's a lot of things in between. Lots. Different topic, but that's all I need to know. It needs to pass through, it needs to exit at some sort of degree. So, order to help boost that digestion is to get up and move. That's where walking comes into play. 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, something. Now, if you eat and then you sit or you lay down, the digestion is going to be much slower. You know that feeling when you get done eating, you sit around, look at Facebook, Instagram, and you feel kind of sluggish? Yeah. Get up and walk, get up and move. I'm not even talking about a calorie burn yet. Not even talking about steps yet. Just simple digestion. Topic number 1. So you're not there yet with life with the calories and protein and macros, which is totally cool. Walk because you want to help your digestive system, your digestive tract. It's going to be awesome. Remember, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, something. Get up and move. Move your feet. You're going to do great. All right. Topic number 2. It's an easy way for you to get your steps in. Now, remember the main topic here is walking after meals for fat loss. All right. Part of fat loss is getting your steps in. Sure, you can get it in through NEAT, non-exercise activity, non-NEAT. Wow, NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. I can't believe I tripped up on that. Been a while. So I'm not saying that you should be walking, moving all the time, but when you get these little walks in between, these little micro walks with 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm probably going to say that a lot more before the episode ends. It helps you add your steps in. Now, I mainly help desk workers. Okay, that's my focus, the desk workers. So that means you've been sitting. Probably sitting at home, working from home, or you sit to drive to work, you sit for work. Okay, so whenever you get up and you walk after your meal, it adds to your daily step count. Add to the daily step count will add to the weekly step count. Your weekly step count will add to your monthly step count. I'll let you do the math, years, decades, centuries. It adds. So if you want to take topic number 2 of really focusing on the step count, cool. It will add. It will promote. So imagine. Remember, I'm not saying that you do this after every meal. You eat breakfast, you eat lunch, you eat dinner. Imagine you do 5-minute walks after every meal. That's only 15 minutes. 15 minutes spread throughout the day is better than no minutes. It adds 15 times 7, since you're eating breakfast and lunch, which I hope you're doing, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which I hope you're doing throughout the week. 15 times 7, I'll let you do that math, equals a higher number. It adds up. It adds up. Topic number 3. Walking, depending where you're at in life, is definitely low impact. Now, when I say about walking after meals, it's a simple walk. I'm not saying rucking. I'm not saying hiking. I'm not saying a power walk. Just move the body. You should be able to hold a conversation fully, full conversation, just like how I'm doing now. You're just moving the body, low impact, easy, easy. Sure, if you're walking outside and all of a sudden there's a hill, you might get a little winded, a little out of breath. Maybe not, depends where you're at. Okay. Very, very, very low impact. When it's low impact, that can be low stress environment. Low stress environment can equal towards like, oh, this isn't so bad. No pain, nothing. It's fine. It's fine. I can go out and walk. Of course, if you're not used to walking, you might feel a little high stress. You might. Okay. Remember, focus on one, focus on a few of these, maybe focus on all and apply it. But walking is definitely a lower impact than running, than weight training, than power walking. It's low impact. Get up and move. And I'm going to hold a brief little moment here. Is if someone tells me that they don't have time to walk, but you turn around and after you eat, you go and you scroll social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google, whatever, for 10 minutes, you sit there and you look at your phone, then you got time to walk for 5. You know who you are. Remember, if you do 10 minutes scrolling, you can do 5 minutes of walking. So I just want to make that crystal clear that you can kind of put that in perception, take it with a grain of salt, however you want to word it. If you could do 10 minutes of scrolling, you could do 5 minutes of walking. And if you don't know how many minutes you've been on your phone, go to your settings and look at your screen time. Yeah, there's some deep stuff right there. Look at it. Oh, crap. I've been on Facebook for an hour. Okay, that means there's a good chance that you could have fit in a 30-minute walk somewhere or break it up however you need to. Okay? All right, moving forward. Topic number 4. Since you're walking, this can definitely help unwind. Because when we're on social media, it can be the good, the bad, the ugly. It can be stressful. Since you're walking, you're taking out of your day-to-day environment, your home, your work, whatever. So most likely, I don't know, depends what you got going on. You're being taken away from a different environment and being forced to be placed in a totally different environment. Let's say you're going from inside to outside nature, outside sun, outside wind, outside birds chirping. Outside, more than likely, you are off the screen. Maybe just need to get away from family, friends. And since that's going to help you unwind, let's say you're walking after dinner, stress can be a little lower. A little lower is better than no lower. Keyword it can, it depends where you're at in life. So number 4, helps unwind, can equal lower stress. And that can definitely help out a lot with the sleep. It's hard to sleep whenever mind's still going. Hard to sleep whenever the cortisol levels are up, which is your stress hormone. All right, number 5. Now, I know they all can kind of tie in together. I'm just kind of like rewarding different things, however you want to phrase it with your life here. And again, walking after meals. Number 5, it's going to help immensely with your daily activity, which can equals to increase your metabolism. These little micro walks or a longer walk or whatever, they add up. They add up at the end of the week. They add up at the end of the month. They add up at your 8-week fat loss phase. They add up. Am I saying ruck and go for a hike? No, I'm going to make that really, really clear. A simple walk goes a long way. Remember, simple walk goes a long way with your daily activity, especially if you're not used to getting up and moving or working out, or maybe you had to miss a workout. It still counts towards the fitness, still counts towards the health. A simple walk. All right, just to recap over the 5 right here. Remember, topic number 1, support digestion. Topic number 2, helps get in those steps. Topic number 3, low impact. Topic number 4, helps unwind. Topic number 5, increase your daily activity, which helps increase your overall metabolic rate, which all those 5 things will help immensely with your fat loss. These are simple reasons to help with the habits. Habits, it's going to take you a long way, especially when you're trying to reduce that body fat and keep it off. All right. Hey, my name's Coach Pat. You did great today. Thank you for listening. Like, share, subscribe, tell a neighbor, be like, hey, listen. Thank you so much for joining me on episode 15. Hope you're keeping that posture in check. I need a, little 10 seconds myself. All right. Catch you next time. Bye.